everyone, I'm here with, I'm just going to show you the decks that I am using for the month of December. If you follow me on Instagram, or if you watch the weekly horoscope, you probably already know a couple of these, but I thought I would go through anyway and just show you what it is that I'm working with for this month. So for this month, the tarot deck I'm working with is the Mystic Mondays Tarot. This was an independent deck, and then a publisher picked it up, Chronicle Books. I think the box is really cool. You've got this holographic, and then I like the way you kind of peek in at the gilding on the edges. So I did hear some people make comments that there is that their deck's chipped. I haven't had that yet, but mind you, only just started using it, so we'll see as the month goes how that works. I think the packaging is really cool. The deck's really neat. It's got a very simplistic, straightforward, modern kind of style, but it is very Rider-Waite-Smith based. That is the back there. You've got this beautiful holographic gilding. And then it's very straightforward. Like the tower is very minimalistic. I do like the colors in here. I'm not usually a minimalist deck, but there was kind of person, but there was something about the colors and the way they put this together that just really appealed to me and I thought would be really fun to work with. That's the devil. I think that's a very cool and interesting devil. Definitely the power of the mind is in there. I love the little horns on her. Two of Cups. I like those two women too, and a little more diverse. That's for sure. So that's a really cool one there, the Two of Cups. Ace of Cups. Again, it's just simple, straightforward. I love the colors. I think it's fun. Definitely different. The world, got this nucleus going on. So it's just like a really cool kind of different deck, different than what I usually work with, that's for sure. So I'm looking forward to working with that and seeing how I feel with that, and also if it'll hold up. These decks as well, if you get a reading from me this month, will probably be with these decks as well. For my Oracle deck, I'm working with the Fairytale Oracle, which is the book's written by Lucy Cavendish, and the artwork's by Jasmine Beckett Griffith. So this one came out a couple of years ago, I think, 2016, yeah. And it's your typical kind of Lucy Cavendish, Jasmine Beckett Griffith type deck. I don't know if I necessarily like the backing so much, but, you know, it's got her typical artwork, and it's fairy tales from all over the world. And there's something about December and storytelling and very childlike that I thought would be really cool to work with for this month, and then also pair it with just the colorfulness and simplicity of the Mystic Monday Tarot. So if you follow me on Instagram, this is what I've been using. This is what I'm going to use for the month as well. For my Lenormand deck, I'm using the Gilded Revelry Lenormand. I've had this for a couple of years. It was my first Lenormand deck. It's probably still my favorite. And though you can see the box is pretty banged up. I had it in my purse. It's got the magnetic closure. I'm pretty sure you can still get this. I don't think this is out of print or anything like that. It is a gorgeous deck. The cards are bigger than your average Lenormand deck. See, they're quite large for Lenormand. I love the gold gilding. As you can see, I've shuffled it a lot, so it's worn off a bit. But the colors are just juicy and bright, and I just love the artwork in this particular deck. And I don't mind its size. I mean, I like when they're little, but I can work with this for sure. And like I said, I just think the colors are juicy and gorgeous, and that's going to go so well with the other two decks that I'm working with, which have a lot of color in them as well. And then I'm still working with, for the Deity deck, the Ancient Ancestors Oracle cards as well. Oh, upside down. These are kind of a little more earthy. They're not so jewel tonedy, but there's something about this particular deck that I'm really enjoying working with. It has such a gentle nature with it, and with the ancestor thing, I think it just works really well for the dark time of the year. Got some angels in there as well. And I like to, again, you've got the different cultures represented in here, different body types. So there's something just really nice and lovely about this particular deck. There we go. So that's what I'm working with for this month. This isn't like a super long video, but I just thought I'd show you what I'm working with for the month. Let me know, are you working with any of these decks? What do you think of them? You know, also what decks you are working with. I would love to hear all about that. As always, thank you so much for watching. If you're interested on Patreon, we are working this month with death and letting go of things for the final lunar month of the year. So if you're interested in that, that starts up, you know, we have the new moon today, so it starts up today, and if you're interested, you can go over there. You know, just if you want a reading, go to the shop, all that stuff. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. As always, peace.